boys and girls. Welcome to where? Ms.Etta's Academic Corner. Yay! Hi, it's good to see you all once again. And who do we have with us? We have Judah Sr. Hi, boys and girls. And we have Judah Jr. Hey there, boys and girls. We're going to read a book. Yes, we're going to read a book. That's what we're going to do today. So you guys have a seat or, rest yourself over there. And we're going to read a book today called I Am Enough. So whether you're a boy or girl, I am enough. Say it with me. I am enough. This is something you might want to start to do when you get up in the morning. I am enough. And this book is by Grace Byers. And the pictures, which is the illustration, is by Keturah A, Bobo or Bobo. And if I mispronounce it, I am sorry. Okay? What colors do we see? We see purple, we see white, black, yellow. We see daisies on her shirt. We see a beautiful headband. And look at that pretty, pretty, pretty hair. Curly. Okay? And on the back, we see two girls playing. And they have on just some of the same colors. We got some pink in there. And one has a long ponytail. And one has her hair up, natural style. And this is a hardback book, remember? So what I always do, you don't have to do it, but I always remove, I don't know if I'm going to be removing this one. I usually remove the jackets off the book, but this jacket is stuck to the book, so I'm leaving it alone because I don't want to damage it. Now, some of your books, like this one, will have a picture and a little introduction about the author, that's the person that writes the book, and the illustrator, that's the person, remember, that draws the pictures. So I like in the beginning, we got a nice pretty purple. I am enough. Keep turning. Let's get to the story and make sure we flip each page. Like the sun, I am here to shine. Isn't that pretty? Turn the next page. Like the voice, I am here to sing. So some of you might be singers out there. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything. Woo! Look at that. She's soaring high, 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 high. Way up. That's a swing. Like the trees, I'm here to grow. Like the mountains, here to stand. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything I can. Look at them. Aren't they having fun? See that? Now, some of you can do this. I can't, but some of you can. Just be careful when you do it. Make sure somebody's watching you. Like the champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. So here, they're in competition, they're fighting, but over here, they can still love one another. So what does that say, boys and girls? Even if you're up against someone and they're your opponent or you're in competition, you can still love them when it's over. But when it's over. Like a ladder, here to climb, and like the air, to rise above. Rise above all those things that bother you during your day. Those things that make you sad, you can rise above it. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. So the wind comes and we push ourselves to be better people every day and to do more every day, right? Like a rope, you pull a rope. You pull to do better. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't, get up again. So even if you don't win the competition you're in, you get up and you try it again. If it's a sport, if it's a spelling test, if it's any kind of test, if you fail, if you don't win or you don't get that 100%, you can try again. Just don't give up. Never give up. I know that I may sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. So even if you get upset and you start crying, you can cry. It's okay to cry. You get the tears going, and then you get up and you try again. And isn't this nice? Her friends are helping her when she cries. It's nice to be a support, to give somebody a little pat on the back or the shoulders. That's what sometimes we need. Just somebody to be there for us. Kids need it too. I'm not meant to be like you. You're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we will get along and sometimes we will disagree. We are all different. We're not all meant to get along all the time, but we can respect each other, right? Now, the important thing is when we don't get along is that we are kind to one another. And if we disagree, we don't have to be mean. We just say we just disagree. You see things one way, the other person might see things a different way. It's okay. I know that we don't look the same. Our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. Look at that. Those are two girls we saw in the back of the book. They looked different. Their hair is different. Their frame is different. Their skin is different. Their face is different. If you ever looked at your brothers or sisters, some of you might have similar looks, but then some of you might look different. That's okay. We're all different people. But that does not dictate our worth. Because we look different doesn't mean that that's anything bad. We both have places here on earth. We all have a reason for being here on earth. And in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. Isn't that sweet? No matter what, we are all here to live our life, not to be in fear, but to live our life to the fullness. So no matter what we look like, no matter what we sound like, no matter how we speak, no matter what hair color, skin color, we are all meant to be here, and we are all meant to live life to the fullest. And we're here to help each other when it's tough, to stay together. Look at all of different characters from the book. Look how they look different. They sound different. Their skin color is different. Their body shape is different. So I want you boys and girls to take a look at yourself and look at your parents or your brothers and sisters or your cousins and look at the different ways that you look different. Take a second. If your mom or dad is in the other room, ask them to come a minute and just take a look at how you're different. If your brother and sister is there or your cousins, take a look. See how they're different? Some are standing, one is sitting, she's in the wheelchair. They have different color hair, right? Their eyes look different. Their skin color looks different. They have on different clothes. But most importantly is we all belong. We are enough no matter how we look, no matter how we sound. And that's what she says at the end. I am enough. So I want you boys and girls, before you get out the bed, jump up and say, I am enough. And when you go to bed at night, I am enough. I am enough.